Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and this is my first impressions look at Dragon is Dead, along with some excited birds who just want to say hello. Hello, birds. Now, I'm not exactly feeling the greatest. I had a bit of a mental health downturn over the last day, and it's I'm doing my best to keep myself level-headed, but I saw this one. I saw the notification that it came out of early access, and remembered how excited I was to get my hands on it, and said, "You know what? I'm just going to have to suck it up and do a video on this one." Because, yeah, there's something very interesting about this one. It's an action roguelike, which means that to me, it looks like what happens if you get the artists of Blasphemous, over at the lovely Game Kitchen, and combine that with Dead Cells gameplay. And I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a 10 out of 10 formula. So let's go ahead and give this game a start. Where have the dragons gone? Out to lunch, probably. Audrum Bluntbrow. Sounds like the name of a dwarf. West Cliffshire. Oh, there I am. Alright, well, similar... Oh, okay, hold on. Do I talk to you? No, you're just wandering. I do talk to you, however. Also, I'm really liking the portrait art and done a very good job with these. Alright, well, punctuation is clearly not the studio's strong suit, as I'm seeing a couple of missing apostrophes. Black Falcon Mercenaries mark. Interesting. Whoever Clara is. Spiritual leader for the people here. Alder. It's true, we're short-handed, but didn't the Order say they were just as bad as demons? Oh yeah, this definitely feels like some blasphemous stuff. Alright, well, the game definitely has a bit of a religious undertone. I don't have a problem with that, by the way, I'm just saying. Alright, that's good. I wasted one earlier, so, good for me. Alright, so what am I currently equipped with? Normal one-handed sword. But it's faster. Okay, that is a big double jump. Alright, so how does the longsword fare? I definitely like the dagger a little bit better, but, you know, you guys know me, I really enjoy speed. Skeletons! Oh, hello. You've got a stick. Not anymore, you don't. Okay, you just put it on. Also, that's my character's portrait? Not bad. Interesting. When your character levels up, you gain skill points. You only by pressing the and then right trigger. You can learn as many skills as you have points for. A regular dagger. Okay, but this cursed dagger actually has more damage. Okay, so why would I want to use this? It's also gear level 1. This is gear level 2, so if that says something. If that, you know, says anything. By the way, is it possible to dual wield? What is this? Talisman. No. Also, the rapid hits make this pretty good for crit farming. Used ruby key. I wasn't even aware I had a ruby key. Where did that come from? Nope. All enemies have been defeated. Alright, good to know. Reward chest. This one's advanced, so we'll take that. Alright, let's also check my character skills. What is this? Alright, that's not bad. Whoa, where is all this? Alright, well you guys know I have to try the ice sword. And I might as well... Oh, okay, this is just basic attack generation. Or this is just a basic attack, so this is just my new basic attack. It's not a special skill. What is this? Alright, so I can either put another point into this, or go Destructive Sword of Frost, which I think I want to do. Oh, but again, I don't need to put it anywhere. It's just a passive effect on my Sword of Frost skill. I don't have another ruby key, do I? Do I do anything with this? Alright. Oh, I'm a Spellblade. Alright, so I take it that, you know, up there, level 3 Spellblade, so I take it there are other characters and classes? I can air dash! And I can also take an arrow to the face. That seems a lot more dangerous than an arrow to the knee. I need a ruby key. Okay, so yeah, I don't have a ruby key right now. But I do have fists. Hand axe. Alright, let's have a look at the hand axe. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep the leather helmet. Area completed. Currency, artifact. I think I'll go with an artifact. Let's see. Attack power increases by 10%. Movement speed is increased. I like it. Critical hit chance. And every time you level up, you earn 500 gold. That's really good, too. I think we're going to go with this one. Alright, so then if I... Okay, so this is similar to how artifacts work in Critadel, where they have certain like affinities that you can essentially earn points in. All right. Cisco, hi. Well, was the order sent to you, or was I sent by the order? Also, I think he's a dwarf. He's a big dwarf. The sexes were Drakens. Oh, he's the chef! And he's wearing a bell on his head. Okay. Creamy vegetable soup. Interesting. How much gold do I have? Yeah, it's probably worth my time. Ooh, I love that air dash. It's so cool. Take that. I've got an axe. And who am I? You are Clara, priestess of Lu, the god of light. Cliffshire was but an enclave of monasteries and cemeteries, plateaus and burial grounds. Then the demons came, corrupting men and spirits, raising the dead and pushing us from our sanctuary. They came here through the rift, as per usual. Mayhem, but it's rare that this many show up at once with such a focus on slaughter. They're being organized. Not that long ago that the demons appeared. Luz Knights and I resisted. The temple was taken and we were driven to this village. Well, they said the dragon was dead, but maybe his death was greatly exaggerated. Ahead of me is the Forest of Spirits. The upright and strong tree spirit Guinevere has fallen. Oh, poor Guinevere. Defeat the creature, cut off a part of it, and bring it to me. Alright, that's definitely some heavier stuff. Interesting. Alright, well, go to the Forest of Withered Spirits. Alright, well, that's about my goal at the moment. There was one like you, but he never returned. Oh, you're only a little horribly creepy looking. Humans are as persistent as demons. Oh, we have that much in common. Longmore, slay him and remove him. By removing the horns of the evil spawn during the fall, you will bring rest to my weary companion. Alright, what do we got here? So I'd lose about 15 maximum health if I take this, and this will lower my potion stock. This gives me more resources. I think I'm going to take this one. Alright, so there's definitely a story here. I'm just hoping the game is a bit more roguelike than it seems at the moment. You've seen it yourself. Must have 9 lives, right? Don't you mean she? Said it was a little girl. So confused. You must have been talking about 2 different people. You've got a scythe that you're just swinging wildly. There we go. Hello, what is this? Alright, so inflicts slow. I think I want to try this frost arrow thing. Some stuff. Oh, hi. Uh-oh, I'm poisoned. Okay, enemies are now a little more dangerous. Okay. What does this do? Oh, it's just armor. I'm okay with that. I like armor. How did that hit me? Do I even want to know how that hit me? Alright, well, again, the game is a good deal more dangerous now, so we've gone from tutorial to, hey, you might get your ass kicked. Alright, that's cool. I think I want this. So what does my current artifact do? Flourish and Hot Blood. So do these have either Flourish or Hot Blood? For that matter, what are those symbols? So green boot and red drop. No, but I think I want this. There's a whole bunch of them roaming up ahead. And they ain't humans. So many damn non-humans. I'm right here, you asshole. Oh, the Village of Lights. Avenger's Sword. Well, that's definitely better than... Wait, how'd I get a ruby key? I'm confused. Like, did I just sleep on when I picked up a ruby key? Nope. Okay, so I get the feeling that instead of calling the blue bar mana or like MP or anything like that, it's what that's what they call resource. And that confused the hell out of me. +2 damage. What is this? +1 damage? Yeah, give me that. That is the same. Alright. So that's free frost arrows. Alright, let's put a point into Weakened Sword of Frost. Oh, and I have another skill point. Magic Barrier. What is this? Then we've got Soul Gems or Advanced Artifacts. I don't know what a Soul Gem does, but an Advanced Artifact sounds good. Okay, that Mithril Armor is nice. And Experience Gain. Nice. Flourish, Luck, Shatter, Hot Blood. Alright, so I think it's between the Mithril Armor and the Training Manual. I think I'm going to go for the Training Manual for the Enhanced Experience. Alright, well, I will say this game definitely runs slower than Dead Cells. But then again, most things don't get to be as fast as Dead Cells. But I very much like this game, don't get me wrong. And then you've got the ground spike attack. They are not fucking around. A good old teleporting Timmy here is going to make my life a real mess if I don't take care of him pretty quick here. Okay, yeah, I actually have to aim at the one that has... Damn. Alright, no problem. I expect things to be difficult. Well, you now understand, retired successor. For a retired successor to find and nurture the next in line. That's where I don't fit in. Alright, give me some advice as a senior. Maybe because I'm close to a dragon. Now, I mean, you do look like a dragonborn. Okay, good. I have noticed. Unidentified artifacts. Alright, I'm not reading the dialogue, by the way, because I'm more interested in the gameplay. But if you guys want to check out what this is all about, by all means. Now, the cat's name is Oreo, Warehouse Overseer. Oh my goodness, that's pretty great. So wait, how do I sell this stuff? Because I don't necessarily want to hold on to all of it. Thanks, blacksmith. Your gear always breaks during training. Monk Dyke, the monk in charge of training, took pride in calling you to the monastery. Alright, so it unlocks another new area. An area to enter. Gear Merchant. You are as dark as rumored, just because I wear brown. Is that too much for a merchant to say? Maybe it is. Alright, so how do I sell my old gear? I guess I have to be holding on to it, huh? Rough nailed club, interesting. Avenger's dagger. I like this. Okay, I did not have a belt before, so we'll definitely take that. Same with the gauntlets. Okay, seriously, how do I sell? Like that. Alright, I get it now. Alright, I'm definitely getting how this game works now. Stick around for more impressive potions. Okay, you need a runic hammer. Our Lord of Cat. What is this? Oh, that's how I depart. What's in here? Oh, this is Clara. How does it feel to live beyond your own death? Well, feels pretty good. Wish I didn't have this hole in my abdomen. I would accept what as part of my mission? I'm so confused. All right, well, let's give it another go, and then we'll probably wrap it up after that. But so far, I'm very much liking what I'm playing. All right, we did Ice Sword last time. Let's try the old Lightning Sword. Really liking the effect on that one. Okay, so that's not a platform I can stand on? Avenger's Dagger. That's what those in the business call not as good. How dare you? Ow. I was not paying attention. That is my bad. Alright, so I need to be on the lookout for how one picks up ruby keys. Critical hit, huh? I think we take this one. Pieces of Faith. You know, there's more faiths out there than just Christianity. It doesn't always have to be a crucifix, you know. Just saying. So Dazed makes critical hits more likely. I like treasure. Emerald Amulet. What does the Emerald Amulet do? Oh, I didn't even have an amulet before. Okay, well that's making it so that I actually want to be using fire damage. Wish I had found that before. I'm also noticing that aerial attacks don't do as much damage as grounded ones. Like, perhaps that's the point? I'll take more currency. What is my currency situation looking like? Not bad. Also, this character's main driving point is the intelligence stat. Oh, hi, who are you? Artifact Keeper. I've heard from Cisco. Your last trip must have been difficult with no source of artifacts. What? You don't seem to know much about artifacts, do you? You're a successor, right? Central and natural. Brucon. Need to worry about why. What is this? It's yet to be revealed. Where did you get it? Who knows little about artifacts would have the ability to find something like this? A dwarven rune speaker from the north, or a draken with good sensitivity to find it. You recognize one familiar face. If you touch it, you have to buy it. Okay, so oh god, those are expensive. Alright, increases movement speed, increases gold gain. Okay, so that's how I check my synergies. Alright, nothing here is improving my synergies. Alright, I don't want to know what the deal is with the corpse. Let's just move on. Okay, I thought for a moment I could interact with the statue. Who's this? Lipa, accessory merchant. I am dressed differently from the mercenaries. Lipa, I remember. Is it? Or it's probably Lipa. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Lipa, Lipa. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. I have met Granders. Ah, well, congratulations. Experience the world full of demons, yes. The Elemental Forest. Sounds like an interesting place to visit. Necklace of Serenity. Alright, so... I also did notice that said her name was Ripa, not Lipa. It's natural. For me as well. Honor the dignity of all life. He loved the forest too much. But all is dry. See, that's why you can't just do that. Alright, let's do this to give myself a little bit more in the way of room for error. You can't just create a space for one type of life or another. That's not how the world or nature works. Mercenary's mace. Alright, what is this looking like? Good damage, slightly lower speed, but this has plus 30% to all magical damage, which seems good for an intelligence-based character. There we go. Let's take care of teleporting Timmy before I use that skill point. Not bad. Let's try that. Then I might want to do that Lightning Mastery one. Alright, so one of those is a dash ability, which I think might be more useful than I had given it credit for. Alright, and I have another skill point to use. Let's put it there. You suck. Artifact, currency. Let's go artifact. Alright, well I don't have a lot of... Okay, we definitely want this. Yeah, those guys I'm a little jolted by the idea that they can throw their javelins in any direction they want. Alright, what are these amulets doing? So this one boosts my strength. Which actually is better than what I have on, because this is just strictly about fire damage. And I don't think I have a ruby key. I don't even know how one goes about getting ruby keys. Cracked health potion. Give. A legendary Avenger's Dagger. Well, at least yellow. Yay, more skills. Alright, interesting. What is this? I don't think so. Advanced resources and an artifact. Let's take this, just, make sure we have resources for when we get back to town. Now, we're going to be fighting Longhorn again. Now that I have some idea of what his attack patterns look like, I should hopefully be able to beat him this time around. Grrr! Uh-oh. No! Stop causing me pain. I don't like pain. Alright, so you can't just spam dashes in this game, which is fine. I'm just not used to that. So you have to be much more deliberate with your movements. Done! We've killed Creepy Tree. The darkness has been cleansed. Okay, I definitely want to hold on to that as a way to farm gold. And I didn't even look at this. Alright, well I definitely want to use that. So how does this leap slash ability work? And you are Morgan, herbalist. I did. That's how I knew. Brimming with life. Aw, that's actually that's tragic. Well, I'm glad I could help. Elixir of Will. Oh, nice. I will return to Cliffshire. I look forward to seeing you there. So is that just a permanent upgrade? It would be cool if that was a permanent upgrade. Oh, it's Clara again. Beautiful present. Well, he was. Purified along. Oh, interesting. The outpost of Gallatin Cave. Why, thank you. Hey, it's Joanne. I am well, kind of. I'm the successor, whatever that means. Successor to what? I don't know. Maybe just these brown clothes. A merchant selling groceries. I could use that right about now. I mean, I'd say so. Of course. I mean, they have every right to be worried. That's pretty sweet that you brought it to me. Well, of course. I could have. Alright, so what kind of stuff does she... Oh, she does sell ruby keys. Nice. How does this compare to my current belt? Well, obviously I want this. Ruby amulet. Even if I don't use this, I still want it. I can put it on. I'm assuming there are other characters to unlock. It's an experience, though. He's not the friendly type, so I'm told. Injuries have left him less than half it, but he's still good at slaying the occasional demon. He's a useful man. Or did I? I don't remember. What is this? I'm gonna just not worry about that. What happens when wills that are not your own are mixed in? You lose your mind. Okay. Rampage. Okay, I definitely want this because that's going to improve my Fury stat. Now, I'm guessing I can only carry 4... Well, that would be ridiculous if I could only carry 4 relics. It looks like at the moment I can carry, what, 9? Hey, who are you? Rotan. First time I've met a successor. Really pleased to meet you, but it's hard to believe that our only choice is to place faith that you're the one who can... In lieu, I pray. I mean, yeah, they probably are. I did. Go away, you bloody vines! Alright, let's get ready for more difficult enemies. Hi, who are you? Hey, help me. Abel. You thought the smell of blood would be helpful? It was crazy to come this far, you weirdo. Alright, cool. Alright, enemies here have a decent chunk of health, I've noticed. Oh! That's Captain Explodes in your face. Oh, I don't have a ruby key. There we go. A level up and a skill point. Oh, just go away, would you? Nice. What did you drop? A ruby amulet. And a cracked potion. Alright, let's see what these things are. All magical damage plus 27%, huh? But is it worth going strength -8? That would be the question. And maybe strength isn't that necessary for... So the little bit of extra damage worth... So this one gives me more life and a damage reduction. This one comes with a dodge chance. I think it's worth it to go with the higher damage since the enemies are becoming tankier. Oh, you jumped. You son of a bitch. Advanced artifact, or... See, I'm not going to figure out what a soul gem is for a while, because the game keeps offering me other things. Like, I can increase my affinity to fury. Again. I can also do vulnerability. Which, because this is improving fury, I think I'm going to take that. And yes, this is a very long first impressions video. Normally I stop at about half an hour, but this game has been intriguing me. Oh yeah, I have a skill point to use. Oh, this is... So that's your assist skill. Which means that, and then these are mastery skills. So there's actually a good number of ways to build your character. It's pretty impressive. You don't necessarily need to deal with Fleet Captain Explodey Face. Soldier's Belt. I mean, I could have dodged, but that just didn't sound like fun at the time. I was about to say, was that my lightning? And it's like, no, the elite is dropping lightning on my head. I'm guessing that also means that you take less damage from lightning, which, you know, totally fun. God. Alright, so... I want to try the lightning strike. I still don't have a ruby key. Okay, I can use that midair. That makes that way better. Alright, artifact. Alright, this time I'm going to take the soul gem and see what I can see. Increases mastery skill damage. Skill points increased by 1. Strength increased by 6. I think I want to go with the skill point. I'm gonna go with that. I get the feeling we're coming up on a boss. Oh my goodness, that's brutal. Even I have no problem with brutality, it just wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, that was bad. Alright, I better heal up. Yeah. Alright. Owie. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Darkness cleansed. Durasaz. Frost Thorn Sword. Nice. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Well, it's definitely got... Alright, so... they want me to use this with the Ice Sword ability. But you know what? I am fine with that. Although right now I think the Phoenix Sword is still working out better for my specific setup. Stolen Monastery. So how long is each run? I'm imagining, just based off of what I'm seeing, that you can't just stop partway through. Hello, Joanne. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this now. And I really see no reason to hold on to those. Or that. This is nice, but I don't think I have a lot of use for it. I still like the gold game. Alright. Alright, that's feeling better. Don't you mean she? Alright, and this... I'm good on that. Everyone looks at me as they're seeing something mysterious. I mean, yeah. Realize that's not the case. Okay, so this can... Okay, so this actually wants you to use different elemental attacks. Interesting. That's what magic fusion is all about. Which, unfortunately, I'm not really going to be able to do anything with because I chose to go all lightning. I thought that was what the game wanted me to do. Rosa! I am on my way to the monastery. Vargas, who's up in the tower right now, was once a monk in this monastery. I'm guessing that's the next boss. To torture them as he desired, so he sounds like a douche. That was several years ago. Surrender to him. What good is being abbot after he's killed everyone? I mean, you could ask the same thing of any number of people who choose to be violent, brutal dictators. It's all in the name of power and essentially self-flagellation. Correct. I'd be happy to do that. Oh, is that all you need to do? Maybe not. Whee! Whee! Alright, go away, Captain Fireball Spitter. No one likes a Fireball Spitter. Jeez, there's a bunch of them, too. Okay, this is kind of nuts. Okay, yeah, this area is crazy. So yeah, the difficulty level definitely increases. I would like it if you were in a spot where I could actually damage you. Because, as had been discussed earlier, aerial attacks don't do a ton of damage in this game. Take that. Well, I'm glad they're dropping a lot of those potions. I guess we just gotta take this guy out the slow way. Okay, criminy, that was a mess. Okay, I should not just stand in front of this guy and hack. My goodness. That was rough. I'm gonna take this because it's boosting Fury. Okay, these fireball slingers are the worst. Okay, no more fireball guys. Seriously, this is getting out of hand. I'm also just not playing very well right now because I'm just getting dazed and a bit overwhelmed by all the fireballs. Okay. Definitely not looking so good right about now. Okay, that was cheap. And when I say that, I mean I didn't realize that those explosions had a vertical hitbox. Fortunately, I get to keep my gear. Let's see how much of it was any good. As much as I like the vulnerable damage, I think definitely need to be able to resist damage more. Yeah, lots of things that are looking pretty interesting. So I could dismantle this if I wanted to? Like, I don't know why I would want to. It was helping me out a lot. Yes, I know. I've met her a few times now. Introduced us to some guy. That sounds like an eloping story. Of Bashubu. Well, yeah. Alright. Oh, hey, their stuff goes up in quality as you go further in the game. That's nice. Poor Chris. It just allows me to do more damage. Kind of like that. Not really too worried about dodge chance at the moment, seeing how the game functions. Alright, now let's hop back over here, see if there's anything else I really want. Wow, I didn't even look at that. Oh my goodness, I feel silly. And this is better than those other gauntlets. Was I just not paying attention? Because I think I wasn't paying attention. Alright, well that's going to be better so if I'm not working with damage over time effects. And I'm not sure what Vitality does. Assist skill damage plus 2%. Okay, that might as well just not even be there. Oh wait, but it's up from what my current weapon does. Alright, yeah, this will probably be good. Admittedly, I kind of like daggers a little bit better for their multiple hits. Alright, so let's store some things away. That I can sell. That I can sell. That I can sell. I'll keep that for fire damage. I don't know how good plus 8 strength is in this game. Considering the rarity of gear it's on, I can probably safely sell that. Hold on to that. I can probably pretty safely sell everything else. Well, hold on. Intelligence plus 5. There we go. Hold on to all the really good stuff. You know what? I'll grab that too. Just as something that I can use. Hello, Abel. I think it's got a giant flask in the background. It's really great for making enormous potions. Okay. Alright, potion level 3 lets me carry 2 potions. I think that's worth spending 1,000 of these demon orbs on. Thank you, Abel. Okay, so on one, I feel I was a little bit, I'm not going to say misled, but I might have overestimated the speed of the game. So it's not quite Dead Cells, but it is still somewhat fast-paced, and it's definitely got that Blasphemous vibe to it, and it's definitely a roguelike, so by all means. I don't even have a ring yet, huh? Intelligence plus 14. Alright, very nice. I feel like I'm getting better equipped for the mission all the time. I never did check to see what was over here. Only when carrying the Sword of Lu. Alright, well, this was a rather long first impressions look at this game. I will say the art direction, the general flow of the game, all very good, and it seems like as you continue on with the game, the more stuff you unlock, it just will make you generally better at the game as you go on. So yeah, definitely give this one a look. I believe it is currently on sale for about $17, $18. And at that point, it will go back to its original price of, I want to say, $20. So it's not a great launch week sale, but, you know, it's enough. It got me to pick up the game. So I will say thank you, everyone, for coming and checking this out. I appreciate you coming and spending your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Wolper, and you take care.